January 7th, 1999, the first trial of a U.S. president for high crimes and misdemeanors in over a century begins.
It was up to the Senate to devise a fair procedure for trial, but nobody could agree on how.
By late afternoon, hope for bipartisan agreement on trial guidelines began to erode.
Negotiators from both sides floated a plan for an abbreviated trial.
I took it to the Republican conference, and they almost beat me up and threw me out in the hall. They said, "This, that's not going to work."
There was a plan at one point this afternoon for a vote on those two competing plans at 5 o'clock.
We gathered all 100 senators in the old Senate chamber, and the arguing went on for 5 hours. Finally, it was proposed that each side nominate someone to go and negotiate privately.
Ted Kennedy spoke. Then Senator Phil Gramm of Texas spoke. As I listened to it, it sounded like they were saying the same thing. And I said, that's it. That's how we're going to proceed. We'll go with the Graham-Kennedy proposal.
That was adopted 100-0. Well, you couldn't get a vote for Mother Teresa in the Senate 100-0, so this was an amazing thing.
So I told Tom Daschle, maybe we better go upstairs and explain what just happened, what we agreed to.
Just a few moments ago, the Senate Majority Leader Trent Lott of Mississippi and the Senate Democratic Leader Tom Daschle of South Dakota went before cameras to say hope is not lost.
So we're going down the hall, and he said, do you really understand what we just agreed to? I said, not really, Tom, but we did have an agreement.